So we're just gonna cue this video because it is getting very, very dark. So hi fam, welcome to today's video. So I'm here to intro the cash stuffing video. From here we're gonna go over to my desk and we are going to cash stuff for the month of January, mid-January, because you know I get paid mid-January up until mid-February. So we're going to be cash stuffing for that. Whatever money that needed to be cash stuffed, we're going to be cash stuffing for that. And then the next cash stuffing is going to come after the 15th. So after around the 20th is going to be around there. Between the 15th and the 20th is going to be around there for February. But right now we're just going to be doing the one for January up until February, because that is how my finances unfold, because I get paid mid-month. So also just to reflect on last month in January, I did not fully implement my cash stuffing, and that messed with my finances. If you watched my February research, you would have gotten a gist of how I was just feeling about my finances and how much of confusing and unorganized it was, and thus tracking everything and just being on top of my finances didn't happen the way that I had hoped it to go. And so I'm learning from my mistakes, I'm learning from the things that I did, and I know very well that I did not do them well, and so I want to improve. And that is why I'm cash stuffing now. So I'm going to be cash stuffing for just few things. I've already used majority of the money, and in terms of just using them from my card, actually the money that I've withdrawn is money that I had not touched all along. I withdrew it and it's just been sitting on my binder. I had not cashed off it. So for groceries for week 1 and week 2, I remember that I used my card, and that is why I'm so angry at myself, because it was just not that groceries only, it was other things that I ended up spending on and just using my card, because my card was also easily accessible. Which also reminds me that when I'm doing my cash stuffing, I was putting all my cards back into my bag. I'm going to remove all of my bank cards from my bag so that I sort of stop using cards whenever I'm coming from work and then I pass by the shop. The next thing I use my cards. That is how my finances end up getting out of control. And I'm not just speaking of things here, because people will say, oh, what are you not worried about? Are you not concerned that you are missing out on e-bucks and so forth? Guys, when you end up overspending, or you end up spending mindlessly and things that you had not planned on spending on, or even if you did have a plan on spending on, but you cannot properly track how much you spend and when you spent it and why you spent it, it becomes the part of points like e-bucks and so forth honestly plays little factor to any of those things. It does not benefit you in any way when you are not in control of your finances, when you are mindlessly spending and you're overspending, when you are not sticking to your budget. The issue of e-bucks literally makes no difference in your life. For me, I feel like that it makes no difference in my life. So I would rather know that I'm on top of my finances. I'm on gray. I understand how I'm spending. I'm in control of my spending. I'm in control of my money. Then I can concern myself with those things. On other things, it really does not matter. But what I do for people that are concerned, especially when it comes to cash stuffing about e-bucks and so forth, what I do is that when I go to fill up my car, in places that uses the F&B card, I'll just swap my card. I'll pay cash, but then I'll swap my card for the e-bucks. So that is what I do. But besides that, honestly, e-bucks for me are not a concern. They are not a concern at all, because I don't even use them that much. Even though I gain them on my account, I do have e-bucks, but most of the time I end up using them on airtime. That's what I use them on. I end up using them on airtime. But besides that, I'm gonna cue us back. I'm gonna cue us to the table. We're gonna go over to my table. We're gonna cash stuff. We're gonna just get our finances in order. Now on my binder, I still have the dashboards for 2024. I'm gonna create the new dashboard for 2025 as soon as I get settled in the new space, in our new home, and then I'm gonna start just making sure that I'm setting up my binder. So by the time I'm gonna set up my binder for 2025, creating dashboards for 2025, and by the time you watch the next cash stuffing, which is going to be in February, mid-February, the binder will look totally different, and I want to make it look very, very nice. I want to print out some nice dashboards and also do the ones that are also off vellum, and I just wanted to make it very nice and appealing. Same thing that I did with my 2025 planner. I also want to do something like that for my cash stuffing binder. Okay, and it's getting very dark now, so we're just gonna go over there and then we're gonna come back here. So we're gonna first look at the money that I have. I still have to change the dashboards here, and I'm going to do that. I think I'm gonna do that once I'm settled in our new place. Then I'm going to do that. Right now I only prioritize orders, so anything that is not important I do not prioritize. So I'm gonna take out first the envelopes that we are going to be cash stuffing. So we're gonna be cash stuffing that. I'm just gonna put here this one. We're also gonna be cash stuffing money for petrol. We're not gonna be cash stuffing anything on entertainment, and then we're gonna cash stuff for miscellaneous, and then I think that is it. Yeah, that is it. Or maybe let me put this one here. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna calculate it and put it in thousands here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. First 1,000. And then it's 100 and it's 130. So in total it's about 1 2 3 4 4,700, no, 4,830, I think. Yeah. So the first one that we need to put away is the money for moving, because I need to pay for the truck that's going to help me move my things to the new house. So I did want to use cash there and not use the card, so that I can just control, just be in control of my spending. So, and also I don't like it when I have to pay people and have to create beneficiaries and so forth. It's just, I don't like that, especially if it's going to be my first and last time that I'm paying you. Nope, I'm not creating beneficiaries for such. Okay, sometimes I'm forced, but in this case I do have an option of just using cash. So we're gonna take this 1,000 and we're gonna take this 1,000, which is going to make it 2,000. We're not even gonna calculate it again, and I'm gonna put it under miscellaneous. We're gonna put it under here. So that's gonna be the money for the moving. And then the next one is for the petrol. I've already filled up 1,000 on the car, so we need to fill up another 1,000, of which the car is still fine. It hasn't even gotten to half a tank, but we still need to cash stuff, because I'm sure that from around the 10th of February I will need to fill up. So it's going to be 1,000. So we're not even going to count that because we already did, and I'm going to put it under transport here. Okay, so that one is done. And then the third one is for groceries. Now for groceries, I'm going to cash stuff for week 3, and I'm still gonna need to cash stuff for week 4, but because of the money that I have here, I'm going to only cash stuff for week 3, and then I'm going to withdraw again to cash stuff for week 4. I'm definitely going to cash stuff for week 4. I'm not even going to kid around with that, because it's going to help me manage this as much as possible. It's going to be 1,500. This is 1,000, right? And then you're going to need 500. So 1 2 3 4 5. So that makes it 1,500. So this money right here is going to be the money that we are going to use to buy the first groceries for the new house, because we are definitely going to need to do groceries for the new house. So it's going to be 1,500. Then the 4th week, the last week leading up to the next payday, is just going to be 1,000. So I'm going to only withdraw the 1,000 to cash stuff for then. So groceries week 3, and then the other one is going to be for my daughter. Let me put here under miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is for kids, school, and household. So let me put it there. I'm only gonna cash stuff 100 rands for her, because her dad gave her 100 rands already, so she doesn't need more than that. So I'm gonna put it there. And then for me, I am going to put 100 and okay, I'm just gonna put all of this money. It's 230. Yeah, 230 is gonna go for me here. Anything that I might want to do for myself, maybe buy lunch, whatever that I might want to do, I'm gonna use this money. And also maybe to go and soak off these nails, I might use that money, or just do new nails, I might use that money. So now that we are done with that, let us put these back where they are supposed to be. Just gonna put that there. Just take this out. Okay, and then let's take my envelopes. I'm gonna put maintenance right at the back. We're gonna do transport there. We're gonna do miscellaneous. I must just remember that my daughter's money is mixed up with the one for the rent, for the moving, and then groceries, and then that is it right there. That is it for this month's cash stuffing. Okay, I normally keep this because I use this when I'm making people's orders, the envelopes, so that I make sure that the holes are aligned. I use it for practicing, just to make sure that the holes are aligned. So I keep it in here. So maybe what I can do is just move it to the back. Let's move it here. Yeah. Okay, that's done. We're gonna put it there. And then the last thing that I wanted to do is to, as you can see, this wallet, I've been carrying it since beginning of last year, so it is run down now. It's not good. So what I want to do is I want to move my cards from here. And guys, don't laugh that I still have the green book. I just don't have the time to go do the card, guys. I'll only do it when I'm forced. Okay, so we're gonna put it right here. I'll put that there, put that there, and then these I normally just keep them. I'm just gonna take out let me keep this 5 rands in here, so that I can tip the guys that help us park. You know, some of them they're nice, some of them they just don't even bother, so I don't bother with people that don't pay attention. So but that's my new bag. So this one I can get rid of now, this one, because it's old. It has seen better days. So we are done with the cash stuffing. I've done my cash stuffing, I've done this one. What I do is when I want to pass by the shop is that maybe, let's say I want to do groceries, I'll take the money that I need, and then and these envelopes were my first batch, and they're smaller. So but the ones that I do now, they're much bigger. So I take the money and I put it in here, then I go and do whatever that I need. I don't go around with this binder because for me it doesn't make sense. It's always I always leave it at home. I feel that it's better that way. And then with my binder now, with my planner, I can take out the envelopes and put it in my planner. And then I still keep these for because in here I've got my driver's license, I also have my points card, I also have my medical aid card, as well as my doctor's cards as well. So I like to make sure that I carry those with me. And then I also do have my bank cards as well. So that is it for the cash stuffing. Let us move on now. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you're still watching up until now, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something from this video. I hope that was entertaining. There's really not much to learn here, but more than anything, I hope that it was insightful for you. But for me, this was just that thing to say, yay, you need to get back to your systems, girl. You keep preaching your systems. You need to get back to your systems, because you know that your systems keep you in line. You know that your systems allow you to stick to your budget. You know that your systems help you this much and this much on your finances. Without your systems, do you see what happens? So that is why I'm getting back into my cash stuffing. I haven't done it properly in 2 months now. So now it is time for me to get back into it, because it is needed, highly needed. If you want any of the products that I have, like in terms of the cash stuffing, the cash binder, I still have a few of the black binders. I also still have the few of the brown binders. I think I have about 4 each, if it's not 3 each, but few that are left. And I'm not sure if I'm going to restock the binders. I'm honestly not sure. But if you want the cash binder so that you can get get into your cash budgeting system, grab yourself on my website, just put in an order for the binder and also the envelopes. If you want the ones that are already made, like in terms of the pre-made categories, it's available on my website. But if you want me to make you the envelopes that fit your lifestyle in terms of your budget, and you want them to be custom, you can do that. It's also available on my website. As you can see, the envelopes that I'm using, they are the envelopes that I created. So even when you place your order, what I'll do is I will create your envelopes as well, especially for the ones that are custom. And also for the small wallets that you're going to see, I feel like I should be going to take my things there, but you'll see it when I'm changing my wallets, changing from the brown one to the black one. Those small wallets, they do come with envelopes as well. So if you want those as well, they're about 200 and something on my website. If you want those, both of them, the envelopes and those small wallets, you can buy those on my website as well. So just make sure that you grab yourself those. And honestly, guys, I vouch over cash budgeting. If you're a person that really struggles with mindless spending, try cash budgeting. Try that system and see how it works for you. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Please take care and stay safe. Bye.